royalty over royalty. I know the vibes.
Whooped it. I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese. I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. We'll see Team World and USA. And now the opening lineup for Team World. And it's Evan Mobley. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position.
And, you know, this game has had a lot of different looks to it over the...
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Here's Mathurin. Here's Ivy. It's deflected. Here's Mobley. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Mobley's got his second best. Well, Greg, you mentioned the various format changes to this game, but the one thing that never changes, as we've talked about, is the entertainment value. It's always the greatest young players in the NBA putting on a whale of a performance.
Absolutely. Whether it's Team World versus Team USA, the draft format, rookies versus sophomores, or whatever.
Right.
Never fails to give the fans their money's worth.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Shots good by Green.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Mobley's gotten all three of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. To the left side wing. And here's Barnes for 3. It's stolen by Smith. Banchero kicks to Smith over Giddey. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Drains the three-pointer. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
So it's USA now, following the bucket by Team World. Ivy with the bucket.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
Oh!
And these fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action in this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's All-Star Week. You don't lay it in, you punch it in.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
And I'm not sure if anyone will make some history here tonight, but the Rising Stars Challenge has seen its share of miraculous performances in the past. I'll always remember David Lee going a perfect 14 of 14 from the floor in that 2007 game. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And stolen by Barnes. Outside, Green. Barnes outside. And Team World, another 3. You talked about David Lee's perfect shooting performance back in 2007. With the step back. Shots good by Green. Green's got 5 now.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
So timeout called here, the first for USA. And it's a completely new group for USA. A big group substitution here for Team World.
And for as much offense as the All-Star game features, I mean, the Rising Stars Challenge typically gives us even more scoring. I mean, this is an action-packed event year in and year out.
.139 left in the first quarter. You talked about, Greg, the high scoring in this game over the years, and there have been some incredible totals, often up in the 140s and higher. It was only a few years ago that the winning team, scored 163 points.
That's right. Yeah, I will never forget that. And it's part of what makes this game so fun. I mean, we don't come to the All-Star week looking for great defense. We want to see these young fellas get out and run.
And here is Williams following the three from Franz Wagner. And they pick up two.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Here's Alvarado.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
So it's USA now, following the three from Franz Wagner.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the basket by Murphy.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
Sinks the three-pointer.
How about the big fella stepping outside and showing us some range?
Well, he gets some grief for that shot in the regular game, but in this setting, you're allowed that kind of latitude and freedom.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Wagner outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Out of bounds. It'll be USA's ball.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Here's Sohan. And he trains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately,
the previous play is under review.
Now zoom in and check all the angles.
Exactly. Making certain the right call was made. They've done a great job of speeding the process and giving the officials the information they need to arrive at the right call.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your review Dance Squad.
And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. Tonight, none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
No, to be young and athletic, just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
You're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
So, Team World's 5 right now. They've got Wagner. Mobley is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Murphy in at the 4 spot.
just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
For the finish, and Duran slams it in.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Here's Grimes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
So it's USA now. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Yes, that goes in.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Good ball movement here by Team World. Out to the right wing. Passes to Mathurin. Here's Sohan. Another three for USA. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for USA.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
And here's Ivy following the three from Franz Wagner.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Giddey the pass to Grimes. Down low, Murphy. And then Murphy with the dunk.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I'll tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Grimes.
There, he made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Sohan, the pass to Mathurin. Another three for USA.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's Giddey. Again, Team World good for two.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
From downtown, and Team World another three.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
And stolen by Mobley. Grimes passes to Mobley. Giddey with it. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
He was all alone on that one. Ivy's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for USA. Here's Wagner. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Good work by Wagner there, taking advantage of a point-blank opportunity.
Here's Smith, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Team World?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. Both shots good from the stripe.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Barnes has got 7.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Smith, and the dunk by Smith. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now here's Green. 5 points in the game. Şengün with the bucket.
Good read from Green there. Getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Banked in off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Green dishes to Barnes. Wagner left side. And Team World another three.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
This one for three. And Team World another three.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Smith with a screen on Green. Griffin with it now by Barnes. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Banchero's checked in for Smith. Team World leading by 3. Şengün passes to Wagner. Barnes kicks to Green. Uncovered. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Griffin. He takes it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Alvarado, and stolen by Williams. To the paint. And it's blocked. Here's Alvarado. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
To the wing on the left, and out of bounds as Team World gains possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Showing off that phenomenal body control right there. Green gets the shot to go despite being bumped.
Team World shooting their first free throw of the contest. Free throw drops for Green.
Hey, it's hard not to gush about Green. I mean, he's one of the more exciting talents to enter this league in quite some time.
From 13 and stolen by Barnes. And Wagner has it in the corner. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And now an 11-point Team World lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's Franz Wagner making highlights for Team World. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Back right after this. And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
Bancaro out there with Smith. Then there's Murray. Then it's Ivy. And it's Matherin in at the two-guard position. And for Team World, Scotty Barnes is out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Green. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Giddey in at the point guard.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that.
Oh!
Man.
Yeah, I have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Here's Matherin. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
For USA, they've been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Now, Giddey. 14 points for him. He dishes it to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Launching off the ground and throwing it down with ease. Boy, can Green get up.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. USA moving the ball around. Here's Smith. There's the pass to Ivy. Back to Smith. Wide open. And he comes up with the deuce. Smith's got 13. Team World leading by 6. Here's Şengün. Takes it up with both hands and grips it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
The USA calls time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated.
Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Now, here's Ivy. He's covered closely. Inside, Smith. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Team World leading by 6. Here's Şengün. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
An underrated part of Green's game is the ability to see the floor and make his teammates better.
Şengün's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
A 3 from Barnes. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Ivy passes to Murray. Over Green. Again, USA.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Good work there as it goes.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Mathurin. Oh, what a finish!
Good. Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Now here's Mobley. He's guarded closely. 2 points. That one goes. Mobley's got 12 points in the game.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Green dishes to Barnes, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Team World shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. Barnes hits them both. USA trails by 11. Pass to Sohan. Here's Mathurin. USA moving the ball around. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Mobley.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And that one falls for Ivy. And USA making a change here. Nemhard's checked in. And a change for Team World. Wagner's checked in for Barnes. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Wagner on the wing. Now here's Ivy. Guarded closely. Here's Nemhard. Oh!
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
He can be a forgotten man in the...
Oh, Clark!
Oh, my goodness! Are you kidding me?
Here's Wagner. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Wagner's got the lead up to 11 now for Team World. Outside for Murray. Another 3 for USA.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's Giddey. Here's Grimes. And Team World, another 3.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates. You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Here's Giddey. Following the bucket by USA.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And USA with some changes. Williams comes in for Murray, and Griffin subbed in for Ivy. Here's Sohan. Another three for USA.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Wasted no time on that one. Williams has got 13 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. When one team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
To the middle, here's Murphy, and then Murphy with the dunk.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Chalk up two there.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
There's Wagner with the three. And Team World, another three.
Really like how Wagner has really gone after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
Drills it from outside. 7 points in the game.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And so it's Josh Giddey making things happen for Team World. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
They've got Smith. And it's Nembhard in at the point.
First personal foul.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Team World.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
USA trails by 7. Williams kicks to Smith. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Smith's got 20 points.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's Highland. Makes it off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Mathurin. USA moving the ball around. Nembhard's shot is good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Alfred Schengen taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. Both good from the line that time. USA trails by 5. Murray the pass to Smith. And Smith with the stop.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
And Green slams it in.
Green is a made bucket getter, and his number has been called all night, and he has delivered.
So it's USA now. And here's Ivy. Murray outside. Another three for USA.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Banchero, that's good.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
And Team World calls time here. Here's Barnes. Highland passes to Şengün. And now USA on the break. Here's Banchero. And it's blocked. Here's Highland. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Highland's got 4 this quarter.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
USA moving the ball around. Here's Ivy. Again, USA.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And that one's good. Green.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
That's good from Banchero on the assist by Smith.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments.
Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Smith. Ivy kicks to Murray. Another three for USA. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for USA.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Passes it to Mathurin. Cranes it from beyond the arc. And USA leads by 2.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And Team World calls time here.
Into the lineup for Team World. Evan Mobley. Josh Giddey.
On offense, here's Team World to the inside. And Green slams it in.
It's as though Green always has more left in his tank. He digs deep and finds the bucket.
Lets the three fly. Another three for USA.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
And Giddey gets it to go.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
The USA calls time here. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Smith for three. Hits it from three-point range. Smith's got 16 here in the second half.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Up it goes, and the USA lead is cut down to just one on the basket from Mobley. Here's Sohan. Look out!
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Giddey the pass to Green. Basket good. Green's got 11 points in the quarter.
Cold-blooded shot in the clutch. And a big moment right there from Jalen Green.
Shoots it up. Again, USA. Team World trails by 3. Mobley the pass to Wagner. Again, Team World good for 2.
As the game gets tight late and the stakes rise, you need guys who are willing and able to step up.
Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
There's 57 seconds left in the game. Wagner from long range. Money! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot. And that's a bounce-back three, and they're back in the lead.
The crowd has started to get nervous, but now they're just fired up. An incredible ball game going down the stretch.
Green kicks to Mobley. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
And Team World calls time here. They're trailing by 3. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Barnes, he's checked in for Franz Wagner. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Giddey the pass to Mobley. Nobody near Barnes. Count it! A tremendous three to tie it up.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
The USA calls time here. Ivy passes to Mathurin. Smith outside. From deep. Buries the triple.
And they still have a foul to give at this point. And it's all about the three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Shooting for your USA, Jaden Ivey. Taking 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. Sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time